everyone. It's Queen of Light 1111. I know I haven't done a reading in a few days, but I am here. I am ready to support you guys. I have obviously been on Instagram, so if you guys don't follow me on Instagram, follow me there because I do, the random lives, or I do post readings, or definitely messages, from me to all of you, whether it's in the form of a reading or a channeled message or a channeled song. So if you're not following me on Instagram, it's Queen of Light 1111. That's my handle. I am so thrilled to announce today that my deck, Divine Connections Oracle by me, is now available for sale, pre-order only. This is a 44 card oracle deck with lots of different energies in here. I've got 10 stages of the divine connection. So stages are around, energies like, are we in telepathy mode? Are we in communication? Are we in non-communication? Are we in separation? And then the other thing that I did to make sure that my deck stands out from anything out there is I included higher self and 3D self energies. And so I did that in the form of gods and goddesses, which are the higher self of the masculine and feminine. And then I did the contrast to that for the 3D self. I did first responders, okay? And this comes at a really beautiful time with everything that's going on in the world. It's just the timing, right? It's like, wow, these first responders in the form of many different people, right? I've got, doctors and nurses and EMTs and police officers and firemen. I've got all of them here in the form of 3D energies, okay? And so I have the higher self, which is the gods and goddesses, and then I have the first responders, which are the 3D self. And so then the last kind of segment of my deck will include angels and guidance. And that is, which angels are helping you? How are they helping you? Which guides are helping you? How are they helping you or your masculine or the connection? So it's a really, really beautiful deck. I'm so proud of it. And so I'm so honored to have already sold so many online last night, because I introduced it on Instagram last night, and overnight I've sold several. And so I'm super thrilled about that. So if you're in the United States and want to purchase my deck, go directly to my website, queenoflight1111.com. And if you are in international, so outside of the US, then just please email me that you want to purchase the deck. And so I will send you a separate link. Shipping is free for those of you in the United States. And for those of you that are international, there is a slight shipping fee. So just email me and I will, talk to you about that. Okay. So I'm so excited. I'm using the deck today along with my traditional decks that I typically use. But what I did very special today was I used my oracle in combination with Mystic Moon, who's my sister. I used her Twin Flame Tarot deck to clarify my oracle cards. And so I think this just worked out. The combination worked out really, really beautifully. Also, just to let you guys know, Mystic Moon and Angela and I are going to be doing a collaboration this week, okay, around twin flame connections and the energies, and we'll go in super deep. And she's super creative, and she does a lot of asks a lot of different questions and gets guidance in her readings. And so we're going to incorporate the things that I do with hers, and we're going to come up with something super awesome and different for all of you to watch later this week while most of you are on quarantine. I'm in California. I don't know if you guys knew that, but I am in California, and it's a really challenging time right now that we're going through. And so I just keep advising everyone to please stay calm. Don't panic. The news, if you watch it, it's so sensationalized. So look for reputable news sources and perhaps read versus watching, you know, with all those special effects and the lights and all the crap that they do, you know, to report the news. It's, you know, it creates panic. And so what does that do? It instills fear in people. And when people are instilled with fear and panic, they make rash decisions and rash choices. And so I'm talking about, you know, crashing the stock market. I'm talking about people hoarding toilet paper. I'm talking about people hoarding food. Remember, we are not living in this world alone. We are living in this world with other people. This is the time to shine your light. This is the time to have faith and trust in the universe. Mother Nature has put us on a time out. Mother Nature is healing, and it is our responsibility to continue to shine light, to love, to be passionate, to be compassionate, and to share. Resources are for sharing. So be kind to one another, be kind to strangers, and if you're sick, stay home, okay? It's all in love. You're not staying home because you're being punished. You're staying home because you're loving yourself, you're loving the world, and you're loving the other people in it. Okay, rant, hashtag end of rant. All right, so just letting you know, those are my thoughts and my feelings about it. And you can take it or leave it, but that's what I am guided to say and to communicate, because this is an especially important time for those of you on the spiritual journey to shine the light, to help each other, to pray for each other. Okay? All right. Yep. Hashtag end rant. All right. Let's go ahead and get started. So what we're doing here is we've got the themes for the masculine and the feminine, head, heart, and environment for the masculine and feminine as they are relating to each other. And we have the connective energy here. And at the end, I'm going to do a live shuffle on messages using the Twin Flame Journey messages by Mystic Moon. I'm going to use those at the end for what the words are that correspond with these energies. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. Bottom of the deck for Divine Masculine's overall energy is, I have so many decks here. I've used so many decks, guys. Oh, by the way, all of these decks are on my Amazon storefront, and if you want to purchase from there, just the link is in the description box, okay? And if you want to go to Mystic Moon's YouTube page, in all of her videos, she has links to purchase her cards as well. And if you want to purchase mine, then go to my website, which is also in the description box. Okay, bottom of the deck, Divine Masculine, Hierophant, and Page of Wands. So the Hierophant energy is that main baseline energy. So this was the main card, and this is the clarifier. So I really feel like what's happening here, the masculine in his overall energy, as you will see, he is going through a major continued ascension process, a major spiritual awakening. He has cards like the Judgment, the Hanged Man, and then the Wheel, and now the Hierophant as the bottom of the deck. These are all spiritual awakening, enlightenment cards. And so, you know, if you are in quarantine, which most of us around the world are, this is, I'm telling you, it's God sent, the universe sent, because this is really bringing the masculine and feminine to do some major spiritual growth and spiritual ascension. And so the bottom of the deck for Divine Masculine is the Hierophant. This is about spiritual contracts. This is about spiritual truth, spiritual lessons, right? Spiritual education. And with the Page of Wands, it, yes, is a card of communication, but this is also a card of birth, of inspiration, of new energy. And so this is being birthed at this time, him understanding his contract and his connection for himself, and then also with his Divine Feminine. What is the Divine Feminine's energy at this time? This is her main baseline card. This is the clarifier, 5 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles. So this is telling me that she's kind of, you know, and I'll tell you, as I read her energy, she has come out of her Queen of Cups energy. She's come out of her heart space a little bit. And I just feel like there is a lot of stress in the system with the Divine Feminine, and perhaps she's closed her heart up a little bit, okay? Because the masculine seems to be in an energy of this major spiritual awakening. And yeah, our feminine's been awake for a long time, right? She's been awake for a long time. And there's an energy right now where, you know, she's kind of maybe with everything that she's dealing with as she's trying to take care of her family or her business or whatever it is, she's kind of in the scarcity mindset, in this separation mindset of this 10 of Pentacles, which is abundance and legacy and wealth and, having everything that you need, home, family, career, all of this. And so maybe this is an energy where perhaps she has been, affected in her legacy based on what's happening. This is overall energy. This is also an energy of being in separation with her masculine. So not only is she in isolation and quarantine, perhaps her business has been affected, but she's also in separation with her masculine. So she's very much in a separation mindset at this time. Let's go ahead and get started with the general theme of the masculine's overall energy, and we have abundance. So it's very interesting how she is in this kind of lack energy, and he's like, I'm waking up. It's like that newborn, rare, roaring, ready to go. He is in that energy. He has been quiet. He has been in his spiritual search. He's had epiphanies. He's had breakthroughs, and now he's in all this abundance. And what he's realizing is abundance is not money. Abundance is not a big career. Abundance is not in the form of tangible things, okay? Abundance is I have good health, right? I didn't catch the virus. My family is healthy. I have the means to support myself and live an abundant life, perhaps, okay? That I have enough. I have enough. I'm not living in scarcity. So he's very much in an energy of knowing that love and health is all about what life is about. Love, health, spirituality, understanding, being happy. These are the energies that are important, not chasing money, not chasing ego strokes, not chasing, likes on Instagram, whatever it is. Okay, so he's starting to understand the meaning of what abundance is. So now let's go ahead and drill down deeper into his energies around abundance. Judgment card. This is a card of enlightenment. This is a card of evaluation. This is a card of rebirth and bringing things into life. So when the Judgment card is then clarified by the Eight of Pentacles, what's telling me is this is the card of self-mastery. This is a card of really being the best version of yourself. That is what he is awakening to, that he needs to be the best version of himself. He needs to work on himself. Hanged man, things have been suspended. He is letting go of things that don't serve him. And what is that clarified with? The Six of Pentacles. So right now, what he's operating is, I'm evaluating myself, I'm rebirthing myself, and I'm in this energy of working hard on myself. So what needs to be suspended? Any exchange with anyone at this time. Frankly, he can't exchange with anybody, right? He's in quarantine or isolation or in a very small circle. He can't exchange. Any exchange with anyone, including the feminine, is suspended. So he's in the energy of Four of Cups. But here's what I like about this card. His eyes are closed. Can you guys see that? His eyes are closed, and he's holding the blessing. And all these other cups, he's not even looking at that in this card. And so in this card, this is about, I know the blessing's there. I know the blessing's there. I'm holding it. I'm holding it. I just don't know if I've missed the opportunity. And what does he think he's missed the opportunity is perhaps Three of Pentacles clarifies it, which is about learning and development and growth. It's also a card of teamwork. And so he feels like there's an energy here of maybe I missed out on working together with my feminine. I'm regretting the opportunity that I wasn't in my best version of myself to work with her as a team. Because remember, I know it's her because the bottom of the deck is this Hierophant. It could also just be him looking at himself and working hard on himself and the things that he did in the past, right? How did he work with these three other cups? How did he treat these three other cups? And now he's got this big blessing. Boy, maybe I didn't work as well with other people, including my feminine. And so the last card for the overall energy is the Six of Pentacles. That, again, this is a dupe. Six of Pentacles is here with the Hanged Man. There is this desire to exchange. There's this desire to give and receive. And it's clarified by the Wheel card. The Wheel card is all about destiny. He's ready to give and receive, to move towards his destiny. There's a lot of beautiful cards. Look, we have 1, 2, 3 major arcanas. We have the Wheel, we have the Hanged Man, and we have Judgment, and bottom of the deck is the Hierophant. So there is a lot shifting, okay? A lot of karmic lessons being learned, and then the wheel starting to move again. Divine Feminine, remember, she's in the energy of scarcity or lack around her empire, around her business, around her contract, around her masculine. So she's in the energy of dating. And look at this. I think this is interesting. Look, this is almost like you can't come within 6 feet of me. You can't. Like, I'm here, Rapunzel in the castle, and you're here right now, and you can't approach me. And so this is an energy when this card comes out. The way I read this card is she's keeping her masculine at a safe distance, right? She just doesn't know him anymore. She feels like she's in an energy where they have to get to know each other again. He needs to court her again. He needs to date her again, right? This is an energy of like trying to start at ground zero again. That's why she's in this Five of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles energy. We've got to start over. Got to start over. I have a boundary with this deck here to where you are. There, I'm here. Not, and this is not a I'm here and you're down there energy. It is a card of distance. It's a card of separation. It's a card of you've got to take small steps towards me, because leaping in like we've done in the past is not going to work. Not going to work. You can't just come in and say you want to marry me. You can't just come in and say that you want to have a family with me. You can't say all those things. You can't just say all of these major things and then just ghost. So this is an energy of I'm keeping you at a safe distance. We've got to take it slow this time. If it's to happen, I'm keeping you at a distance and we've got to take it slow. So it's interesting that her masculine's very much in her overall energy, okay? I mean, it's not interesting. I guess interesting is the wrong word. It's no surprise. It's no surprise because she's trying her damnedest to create a boundary here. And I get it. I get it, man. I get why you would want to do that. But when you've come out of your heart space is not the way to do that, okay? It's still about understanding the journey, understanding that, you know, things happened and you've got to forgive for yourself so that you can say, look, I don't know why you did the things that you did. You did these things when you were unawakened. You did these things to me when you were not in an energy of ascension. That's the understanding that needs to happen. That's the healing that needs to happen so that you can come back into your heart space. I'm not saying that we're defending the masculine and the masculine's behavior. All I'm saying is that you guys, neither one of you is the same person that you were when you started this journey. And what I'm saying is that if you understand this journey, you understand why these triggers and wounds needed to occur, because it breaks your heart open. It really does. And it's painful. But once you heal it, your heart is so big, filled with love and light for the world. For the world. And this is the time that it's necessary. So try not to close your heart up to your masculine. Try to be in an energy where you're not now self-sabotaging your own journey by getting out of your heart space. So what is her overall energy? First card out, Eight of Pentacles. She's working really hard. She's working really hard on a couple of things. One, to maintain her strength, right? The second thing is to just like master herself again, to balance herself out again. Eight of Pentacles is a card of self-mastery, and we already got that as the clarifier for Divine Masculine. So they're very much working very hard on themselves. They are appropriately taking this time to ground, to rise, to ascend. So not only are they connecting to their higher self and to their source and to spirit, but they are very grounded, or trying to ground, to really be in alignment. So what is her Eight of Pentacles about? Strength. Her Eight of Pentacles is about staying strong, having her inner personal power, okay? Ace of Wands, she wants new starts, fresh starts, new and improved starts around love. Ace of Cups. She has two aces here already. So this is telling me this is also about self-love. Okay, this is also about self-love. She's trying to love herself, and she's doing this closeout of her heart in that guise that I got to protect my heart. I have to protect myself. I need to be in my personal power. But what she doesn't understand that she's doing is that she's shrinking her heart, because this journey includes your twin. And if you shut that huge part of your life out of your heart, you start to shrink it. Okay, so there needs to be a good balance between self-love and boundaries and still having love for your masculine. Okay, next card for her, Queen of Swords. So she goes into her logical side. She goes into the wise side, right? She's like, I love him, but I need a boundary. I love him, but I need to be strong. I love him, but I got to love myself too. I get all those things. I absolutely agree. But I feel like there's a little bit of energy here with the Queen of Swords where maybe we're not balancing our head space with our heart space, okay? Queen of Swords is clarified by the King of Pentacles. This is Divine Masculine. Divine Masculine, what about? This is about him being a man of stability, a man having a strong, stable foundation. This is also a person who is a good husband, a good father, right? This, remember, 10 of Pentacles. She's like, oh, I wanted this whole family. I wanted this legacy. I wanted this tangible, happy ending, okay? But now she's getting super logical about it. What about the King of Pentacles? I had to get another card because I'm like, what about the Queen of Swords and the King of Pentacles? Two of Cups. Two of Cups. You know, that's union. That's what she wants. That's what she thought. But she's trying to be more in her headspace around this union because, again, Ace of Cups. She's like, I got to love myself. I got to love myself. And that's what she's healing. Temperance card. She's really healing and trying to heal this balance of self-love with love for her masculine. I'm really getting that for her. She's really trying to find a happy medium of how do I love myself and keep my boundaries, but still have my heart open for him too. The Temperance card is also a card of patience. The Temperance card is also a card where I see the Temperance card as the twin flame angel, protecting the connection, helping heal the connection. So the Temperance angel is really helping heal. And what you'll find is when we get into her 3D energies, we have two angels helping her through this transition. Archangel Michael and Archangel Raphael. They're really helping her love herself, balance her power, but keep her heart open. Okay, that's what they're doing. That was the overall energy. Geez, that was a lot of cards. All right, let's go ahead and go to the bottoms of the deck for the themes for the headspace and the heart space. So this is where I used my deck with Mystic Moon's deck. So the theme for the head, heart, and environment for the divine masculine and feminine is rebirth, the doctor card. So there is a major desire to rebirth this connection in the 3D, okay? So look at these cards. Look at how cool these cards are. Doctor Rebirth. I mean, come on now. Aren't these cute? So Doctor Rebirth, and it's clarified by the 7 of Pentacles. So this is very much a card of divine timing. This is a card of evaluation. This is a card of pause. This rebirth will occur in the appropriate time when the healing has been done. Right now, there are still major energies that still need to be healed, okay? And again, if you guys want to, work with me on healing, go to my website. I've put on 2 different healing services, okay? One is for the healing for you and your twin that must be pre-approved first. And one is for healing of self only, for yourself, the person watching. And that does not require pre-approval, okay? So look at that if you need some help with this temperance energy and this balance energy, okay? So head, heart, environment, specifically for divine masculine, his energy is Page of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles. He's really looking to make an offer towards a new beginning. He's really wanting to make an offer in the 3D towards this new beginning. This is why we have 2 3D energies as the theme for them. So that's the other thing that my Oracle card does, if I didn't say this already, is that when you spread this out and you see it, you will know how much of your connection is in the 5D realm and how much of your connection is coming into the 3D or is in the 3D. And right now, this connection at this time, the masculine is in a lot of 3D energy. And that's why he's got these pentacles energy. So my cards confirm that he's very much in the 3D trying to figure out how to make this offer. Whereas our divine feminine is in the energy of like, oh boy, I need a boundary and I need some help. And so she's got more 5D energies here where she's working with her guides and her allies and her and doing her own healing. So she's working with her spiritual self, her higher self. And so that's another thing. So when you use these cards, you will see how grounded this connection is, how anchored this connection is in the 3D, or how it might still be in the 5D, not yet blending. So this is an energy right now where the 2 are starting to blend for 3D reunion. Okay, bottom of the deck for divine feminine is the Fool card with the 10 of Wands. So she's in this energy of, I want this new beginning, but hot damn, I don't know if it's going to happen. 10 of Wands, every burden on her back. I don't know if it's going to happen. I don't know if he's going to take the leap of faith to come forward and take that risk. I don't know. I don't know. Every burden is on her back. Are we going to be able to start this journey again? And that makes sense. why she is in this energy of like, I need a boundary. I need a boundary. I can't go through this anymore, right? Makes sense. All right, let's go ahead and get started with the theme for the headspace for divine masculine. So the first card that we have for his theme for his headspace is testing the water and the Three of Cups. So testing the water is a card about, this is a stage of a connection, okay? This is a stage card for me in my deck. So this is really about, I'm really thinking about, should I put a toe in? Should I dip my toe in a little bit and see if she's going to be open to coming together with me? Should I test it? Should I send her a text message that says, hi, are you okay? This is testing the water. So in his headspace, he's very much thinking about how can I test the water on coming back together. That's the first theme of his headspace. The second one is Lakshmi Ma. So this is the goddess of wealth and abundance and new opportunities. And so this is a 5D energy. And so this is very much an energy where he's looking to, with his higher self, he's trying, in the 3D, he wants to test it, but he's trying to align with the higher self here. Am I going to be able to manifest a new opportunity? Okay, it's clarified by the 5 of Cups. So there is an energy of, gosh, there's so many old wounds here. There's so many things of the past here. Am I going to be able to create a new opportunity? So this is some soul searching going on. And remember, he has at the bottom of his deck, he wants to make an offer, right? He wants to make an offer. So there is an energy here is, am I going to be able to manifest something new based on the past that's happened? Is that even an opportunity? And then his next theme for his headspace is, look at this, no communication. This connection, this collective is not in communication, and it's clarified by the 6 of Swords, tranquility ahead. So this is very much an energy of, we are in no communication at this time. This is another stage. So testing the water, no communication. But this is an energy that's clarified with the 6 of Swords, is how do I transition to not being in no communication anymore? So this just confirms to me that he wants to test the water to see if you'll come back together with him, at least in communication, so that you guys can get out of this loss and this defeated and this sad energy and move towards this new opportunity with the Lakshmi Ma card. Okay? Let me know how you guys like that, by the way, after the reading, how you guys like the cards. I'm really interested in your feedback. So as we move further into his headspace, I was like, okay, so he wants to communicate. He wants to test the water. He's thinking about the past. He's thinking that, you know, am I going to have a new opportunity or not? All right, so let's drill down further into the energies here. His first card is 3 of Pentacles. This is the card of hard work. 3 of Pentacles here came out with the 4 of Cups, clarified by the 3 of Pentacles. So that's why I also said, I know this is divine feminine in his energy, that, oh my God, did I miss my opportunity? Because this is all he's thinking about right now. So first card out, 3 of Pentacles. This is about growing and learning and doing your work. This is about teamwork. Okay, 2 of Pentacles clarifies that, which tells me that he's in an energy of, you know, working on the imbalance. And I said I need to get another card just to make sure it's not a juggle. And I got the King of Wands. So this is telling me that he is working hard to balance himself out, to take action towards his divine feminine. That's what I'm getting. I'm telling you guys, first of all, I'm just so choked up because, one, I'm in love with these cards. I'm just so happy how these turned out. But just in reading it for the first time, and just how charged up they are already and how they connect with this collective already, is just kind of making me feel like, oh my God, my heart is opening. So in this energy where he wants to test the water, he wants to move out of no communication, this is the hard work that he's doing right now. He's working on balancing himself to take action. All right, next card, Magician. He wants to manifest something, he wants to create, but 10 of Wands, he's in the burden, just like divine feminine. He's burdened. He doesn't know how he's going to create. I said, what about the 10 of Wands? He's stuck in that hanged man. So hanged man, right? Now I know even more. It belongs with divine feminine energy. This hanged man is clarified by the 6 of Pentacles. He doesn't know how to exchange. He doesn't know how to create. This connection is suspended because of this burden of how to create, how to birth something. So I said, what's stuck? The 2 of Cups. What's stuck is his union, is his love. Where do we get the 2 of Cups? Right here with the Queen of Swords, King of Pentacles, 2 of Cups. See, they're all about each other right now. Next card, Ace of Swords. He's had clarity. He's had a breakthrough in his headspace. He has truth. What is that truth? 10 of Cups. That this feminine is everything he ever wanted. And I'm telling you, with her getting the 10 of Pentacles at the bottom of her deck, as like, I thought this was my person, we were going to build something in this life. He's got all this emotional energy. I want to marry her. I want to have family with her. I want to create with her. Right? That's his truth. And what does he want to complete? The World card. He wants to complete this Queen of Wands energy. This is divine feminine because it comes up in her environment that she's the Queen of Wands to him right now. Okay? So he's just like, I want to end this energy where she's fired up, where she's going to burn me, where she's going to, you know, come at me with the shadow side of the Queen of Wands. I love the Queen of Wands. She's one of my favorite queens, but that chick is a badass, man. She will blow you up like the Queen of Swords. And if you cross her, okay, don't cross her because she'll pull out her fire. Look at her, Queen of Wands. So he wants to complete this Queen of Wands energy where she's mad at him. He wants to offer Page of Cups, the apology, to Temperance, heal the connection. This is another way I know that Queen of Wands is not third party. Queen of Wands, Temperance, right here. Queen of Wands in Divine Feminine's environment. Okay? So he wants to heal her fire where she's upset. Offer her an apology to heal the connection. So what is the Divine Feminine thinking? What is her theme for her headspace when she thinks about Divine Masculine? First card, look at this. Nurse, nurturer. So she's an energy of really trying to nurture herself. Didn't we just get that with all of these Ace of Cups here? Like, I need a balance, I need a balance, I need a boundary, I need to love myself. She's trying to nurture herself, okay? For this new beginning, Ace of Pentacles. She doesn't want a fresh start with him, but she knows she's got to nurture herself too. All right. She's got allies. This is 3D energy. Here's another 3D energy. Allies. She has allies, the EMT. Allies helping her in the form of friends or her tribe. What are they helping her with? 2 of Swords. To get out of stagnation and indecision and stalemate. They're helping her. She has allies. Maybe she's connecting to her friends more because she's not, you know, out and about. She's not you know, just life has changed. So her allies are coming in to help her with this energy. Lastly, unawakened feminine. So this is an energy, don't everybody freak out. Unawakened feminine means, what is the energy that is unawake in this feminine at this time? What is it? So right now, there's parts of her that aren't awake. Okay, there's parts of her that aren't awake because of this boundary she's creating. And what is that? The Queen of Pentacles, the nurturing. Isn't that interesting how we got nurtured 2 times? And isn't it interesting how I told you guys already? I remember, guys, I channel real time. So I didn't even know what the hell all this was until I started reading this on camera live. So this is an energy. Nurture, nurture. Ace of Cups, nurture. Ace of Cups, love. Okay? Strength. This is like trying to put a boundary up, but trying to love yourself, and blah, blah, blah. So the energy that is unawakened at this time is her being in this energy of love, of nurturing herself, nurturing her connection. Queen of Pentacles, I love this energy for her too. But this is very much an energy that she's got to be in to ground this connection. Because remember, we got 2 3D cards here for her in her headspace. She's very much in the 3D right now about nurturing herself, which rightfully she should do. Self-love is important. She's got another 3D energy of her allies being there to support her to get out of this stagnation. But the energy that she needs to reawaken within herself is this nurturing energy towards her Divine Masculine. Okay, so now let's drill down deeper into her headspace and see how this connects to her theme. Okay, let's see how this connects to her theme. Sorry, I have to reach way the heck over. Okay, first card out, 7 of Cups. 7 of Cups is an energy of confusion. Being so in your emotion, I don't know what to choose. Self-love, love him, love this, love that. I don't even know. 7 of Cups is a card of confusion. So it's stressing her out. 9 of Swords. Okay? This is an energy of, should I be the Queen of Pentacles? Should I be the Queen of Wands? Should I be the Queen of Swords? Like, what energy am I supposed to have for this person who hasn't come forward? Who did all the shitty things that he did? What am I supposed to do? I don't know. There's stress. There's confusion. There's chaos. Okay, there's this contract, the Hierophant card. Remember, Divine Masculine got that as the bottom of his deck for his overall energy. There's this contract. There's a spiritual truth, and she doesn't want to give up on it. 9 of Wands. Okay, but she goes into hermit mode, soul searching, isolation even, right? I mean, we're in quarantine. Isolation from her King of Wands. Matches right here, King of Wands to his headspace, who she is in separation with. 5 of Pentacles. And so what does she do right now? She's just going to continue to work on herself. 8 of Pentacles. That's what these people are doing. 8 of Pentacles up the yin yang. Working hard on them. She's working hard on herself. She's mastering herself on her lessons. 3 of Pentacles. Dupe to him. He's trying to balance out, to take action. She's trying to work hard to work together again as a team. Okay? So in her energy, we've got a lot of earth energy in her headspace. We've got that nurturer card with the Ace of Pentacles. We've got the allies with the 2 of Swords. So this is an energy where, you know, there's support in the 3D. Queen of Pentacles is an earth energy as well. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 9s. 9s are cards of a number of individuality, of a solo journey. And so right now she is alone in her space, in her headspace. Just, you know, she's got her friends. Yes, she does. But, you know, there's an energy of how much she may be letting them in at this time because she's in her stress. She hasn't given up. The journey feels long. So she's going within to soul search through this separation and really continuing to work on herself to get into this Queen of Pentacles energy again. That's at 8 of Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles, to try to get back into that heart space, into that nurturing energy that she is. We all know that it's there. All right, what's in Divine Masculine's heart space? What's the theme for his heart space? First card out, look at him, Divine Masculine. So he's coming out like with this Emperor energy. I am Divine Masculine. I am awake. I have the power. And what is that about? I have the power to make my wishes come true. In his heart space, he's like, I'm ready to make my wishes come true. 9, another number 9. This is his wishes. What's his wish in his heart? His Divine Feminine. I almost choked when they came out side by side. And trust me, I have used my deck several times. Mystic Moon and I did a test run a few times yesterday. And so it's been shuffled. It's been used a lot. Now we got the Divine Feminine. Divine Feminine, clarified by Queen of Swords. Who's the Queen of Swords? Right here in her overall energy. So he knows his Divine Feminine, his wish is this Queen of Swords. I was like, oh my God. Then, what's the third energy for him? Separation. Look at, you can't make this shit up. Separation. No communication, right, in his headspace. And now in his heart, he is feeling, look at this image. His heart is separated from hers. Her heart is separated from his. They're in separation. And all he wants now is to activate this fool's journey. And that's her stress. That's her stress. Remember, bottom of the deck is like, are we ever going to get there? I don't know. I mean, you can't make this up. So let's go further into his heart space. What about this Divine Masculine and Feminine? What about this Divine Masculine who feels like his Divine Feminine is his wish and he wants to start the journey with her? What about this in his heart space? So in his heart space, when he feels for his feminine, he goes in to match her, King of Swords. He knows he needs to be logical, but more importantly, not only just logical, he needs to stand in his truth. He needs to use his words. He needs to stand his integrity. What about it? The Tower card. This Tower is like he needs to know, man, what he's going to do, because the Tower came and World card, he wants to complete it. This is the second time the World card came up. So it's here where he wants to complete why she was the Queen of Wands and like threw the Tower down. And now in his heart, he knows he's got to match her energy, King of Swords, Queen of Swords, to complete this Tower. Okay? 8 of Cups. This is a card of walking away from stuff that doesn't serve you. So I specifically asked, what does he want to walk towards? And here we have the Wheel. This is the second time this Wheel came out. The first time was here. I want to exchange. I want to give. I want to move towards my destiny. Well, who's the destiny? Divine Feminine in his heart space. He wants to move towards the Wheel of Fortune. He wants to move towards his fate. He wants to move towards his destiny. Next card, Ace of Wands. He wants this new beginning. He wants this passionate new beginning. He wants this exchange. 6 of Pentacles. Came out here in his overall energy. He wants it. He wants to exchange with her, but he's being thoughtful. Knight of Pentacles. He's not going to rush in. He's going to be thoughtful. He's going to be a man of integrity. He's going to slowly think about this because he wants to be loyal and dependable and have steady progress forward. So what about this Knight of Pentacles? He's making a decision. He's at the crossroads, Two of Wands, okay? But the reason why he's at the crossroads, Four of Cups, because he feels like he may have missed the opportunity. Where do we get the Four of Cups? Right here in his overall energy with the Three of Pentacles. He doesn't know if he's going to have a chance to work with her again. All right? So what is the theme for Divine Feminine's heart space when she feels for her masculine? Okay? And Divine Feminine's heart space, first card out, Angel Gabriel. So Archangel Gabriel is helping with communication. I mean, look at it. You can't make it up. He's got communication here 2 times in his headspace. So in the heart space, this is about Archangel Gabriel healing communication, healing her so that she could be receptive to communication. And it's clarified by the Six of Cups, memories and reunion. And so this is her helping. This is Archangel Gabriel helping her get into her heart space of having these loving memories so that she'll be open towards the energy when it comes from the masculine. What else is happening in her heart space for a theme? Cupid, love. They're trying to, inspire her in love again, right? Cupid's shooting his arrows to her heart space again because it's shrunk a little bit. And what about Cupid and love? Eight of Cups. They're getting her to evolve again, to let go of the past, to get back on the journey with her heart. And then lastly, we have this 5D higher self energy of the strong goddess, Shakti Ma, who is there to help rebirth the feminine, rebirth her out of this conflict and confusion that she has. Okay, so we have lots of people helping her in the form of angels and goddesses. Like we have 2 angel cards and a higher self card. So this is very much 5D energy in her heart space. Okay, she's really working on her healing at this time to open her heart again to divine masculine. So now let's go ahead and take a look further down into her heart space. First card out, Knight of Swords, right? This is about really moving forward in truth, receiving communication, movement, excitement. What about it? Two of Pentacles. She doesn't know if she's going to get it, right? Two of Pentacles right here with the divine masculine, working hard to balance himself to take action. She's just not sure if the communication, the movement forward is going to happen. Knight of Coins, dupe to his Knight of Coins here. There's this energy of things are super slow. Is this ever going to happen? And what does it clarify with Three of Cups? She's like, I don't know that we're moving towards union, right? She doesn't know because these 2 Knight energies, not only is there an imbalance, there just also appears to be no movement. This is her conflict. Page of Coins, which is the bottom of the deck for the divine masculine. This is the offer. What does she want? She just wants to go into hermit mode. She just feels like right now the offer isn't coming because 1, they're in isolation, and 2, there's more soul searching that's happening. And this hermit card is here, remember, in her headspace. So kind of, she's kind of shying away even. It's almost like she knows it's coming intuitively, but what she's doing is she's going into hermit because she doesn't know how she would handle if he came forward and communicated with her, which is all of this energy. So feminines may be picking up on the energy that he's getting ready to communicate, and they're getting a little worried, right? Is he going to do this again to me? So they're going safely into hermit mode. I get it, but you can't be scared of the journey. You've gotten through everything so far. Don't be scared. 10 of Wands. We already got that as the bottom of her deck. Right now, her heart is burdened. What is it burdened by? 2 of Swords. The stalemate. And where do we get that? Right here in her headspace, that her allies in the 3D, so meaning your sisters, your brothers, your family, people in your soul tribe that are helping you get through this 10 of Wands energy. So not only are her spirit guides and her angels helping her open her heart again, we also have her soul tribe coming in, okay? But there's 2 twos here, 2 of Pentacles, 2 of Swords. So remember, in her headspace, she's got a lot of 9s. She's in an energy of being solo and an energy of being, you know, just trying to figure things out herself. And here in her heart space, she's at a crossroads. She's trying to make decisions. She's contemplating. She doesn't know if we're going to be able to move forward. And that is why her heart shrinks, because she doesn't know if it's going to come or not. And she doesn't want to sit here and hold on to an energy of like, oh, okay, maybe he will. Well, if you look at here, it looks like he will. But I get it. He's not doing anything right now. So of course you're going to be in the energy of shit, I don't know if it's ever going to happen. I get it. All right, so what's happening in the environment of divine masculine as related to his feminine? So he's got the 5D card of allies. So this makes a lot of sense to me, guys, because he's in ascension. He's got the judgment card, which is enlightenment. He's got the hanged man, which is further enlightenment. He's got the hierophant, which is about spiritual truth, spiritual understanding, spiritual contracts. So in his environment, he may be reading spiritual books. He may be watching spiritual videos. Hell, he may even be getting readings. But there are allies in the form, like I have Hanuman here. Hanuman, if you guys know, he is a god who is like the best friend of a god, okay? And he is an ally, a perfect ally, a protector, a fighter for his friend. And so his friend is Rama. And so here we have allies, and this is a 5D energy. So I really feel like there's some spiritual searching. Not only do we have it in his overall energy, but in his environment, it's coming into his 3D physical world where he is actually either getting readings, finding out about twin flames, maybe even reading books. There's a lot happening in spiritual ascension in the 3D world. That is why divine masculine comes up in my cards, specifically in a lot of 3D energy. So what is the card that clarifies? Ace of Swords. Where do we get that Ace of Swords? Right here in his headspace with the 10 of Cups. So his spiritual truth, whatever ally is helping him in the form of a book or a message or a reading, he's having a breakthrough. He's having an awareness. And what is it? That she is his 10 of Cups. Oh my God, you can't make this up. The next card that we have, Angel Ariel. So this is another spirit guide or an angel that's coming through. She is the angel of strength. This is about giving him personal power to do what? 4 of Wands, to come forward and manifest his union and a foundation with his divine feminine. Okay, so I'm telling you, a lot of 5D energy in the 3D world. So he is being lifted, he is ascending, he is further awakening. And the next 5D card that we got for him as the third theme is Shiva. Shiva is the god of destruction. So, but not in a bad way, guys. So don't freak out. But this is an energy where this is like the tower energy. The tower has to come in and obliterate everything so that things could be reborn. And we already got the tower card in his heart space where he just wants to end the tower. Okay. And so what is Shiva doing is like there's a tower in his connection. That this is in his environment where he's shaking him up spiritually to ascend. So what is this destruction about? Look at this. 4 swords, healing and recovery. He is healing from this tower. Shiva is helping him heal from the tower. And we already have that here in his heart space, King of Swords and the tower and the world. Completion of that energy. And here we have it, that he's healing from it now. Completion of that energy. Oh my gosh, you can't make this up. All right, let's go to like the drill down version now of his environment as related to those themes I just went over. First card, Knight of Swords. It's a dupe to the Knight of Swords that she's kind of like, is it going to happen? Is it not going to happen in her heart space? So what about the Knight of Swords? 8 of Cups, right? So this is kind of like, you know, she walked away. How do I go after her? 7 of Wands and fight for her. Okay, it's also a card of feeling defensive. So there's an energy here of, gosh, she walked away. Do I just kind of defend myself from her and not do anything and protect myself from her? Or do I follow her? Who's her? Queen of Pentacles. Who's the Queen of Pentacles? Right here, that unawakened energy in her. Queen of Pentacles. That's what he wants. That's who he's thinking about. What about the Queen of Pentacles? The Fool card. He wants this new beginning. He wants this new beginning. We got the Fool in his heart space for divine feminine. So I know Queen of Pentacles is her, not only because of that, but because of this energy here. He wants a new beginning. but he's at a crossroads. Two of Wands. What about it? King of Cups, because he's in his heart space. He's at a crossroads in his heart space because he's heartbroken. Three of Swords. What about the Three of Swords? Ace of Wands. He's just heartbroken. He's sad because he's in his emotions, in his environment as the King of Cups, as he goes through this awakening that she's my 10 of Cups. I'm trying to gain the strength to be her partner. I'm healing from her Queen of Swords, Queen of Wands energy. She's walked away from me. I want a new beginning. I'm in my heart space now. This is my pain because I want this new beginning. Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands is also in his heart space. Final card for him, Seven of Cups. So he's confused. He procrastinates just like her. Seven of Cups in her headspace. What about it? Eight of Pentacles. So he's working hard on his confusion. I love it. So much hard work energy here, guys. So much hard work energy. So now what's happening in the environment of Divine Feminine? First card, Angel Michael, 5D energy. It's about protection. Archangel Michael is there protecting her and helping her through this transition, okay? And this is the Death card. Archangel Michael is protecting her while they're both going through this transition, okay? Unawakened masculine. This is an energy that she feels is unawakened. What is it? Eight of Pentacles. See, here's the thing. Here's the thing, Divine Feminines. You are in so much pain because you feel like your masculine is not working or doing his work on this journey. Okay? Maybe some of them are not. But in this collective, this masculine is working on his journey. We got the Eight of Pentacles so many times. I've got too many cards here, so I can't go back and like look at it, but we got Three of Pentacles and Eight of Pentacles. He is working hard. And that's an energy in her environment that she's like, no, I don't think he's working on it. I don't think he's working on it. Okay? So Archangel Michael is here protecting you from killing the connection, from sabotaging the connection because you think he's not working. You think he's not awake. So Archangel Raphael is here, another 5D energy, to help you get into your strength. Strength card. Where do we get that? Right here. Eight of Pentacles and the Strength card. You can't make this up, guys. I pulled this card, these cards first, and then she was the last row here to pull, and look at how it all tied in. So Archangel Michael is protecting this connection from your sabotage because you don't think that he is awake and you don't think he's working on himself. So then he calls in Archangel Raphael to help heal and give you the appropriate strength to, yes, stand on your own 2 feet. Yes, be strong in your power, but do it in a way where you heal your heart. Look at this is green. It's heart chakra. I know you can't see it, but it's green. I did that on purpose. It's the heart healing. Okay? So let's get further into her 3D energies as related to this theme that I just went over. Okay. All right. Now, first card out, Five of Swords. There's defeat, there's loss, there's conflict over this new beginning in her environment. She just doesn't know. She feels like maybe it's over. Maybe we've lost it, right? Maybe we're not going to be able to do this. Then we have the Two of Wands, just like him. He's got the Two of Wands too. Are we going to be able to do this or not, right? Crossroads, decision-making point. What about the rebirth of this connection, the Sun card? But this is also Divine Masculine. So she's on a crossroad of whether or not he's freaking awake. Is he awake or is he unawakened, right? This is what she's focused on right now. I said, what about the Sun? Six of Pentacles. Is he my match? Are we going to be able to exchange? Six of Pentacles came out here for her too, for him too. Six of Pentacles is in the energy of, where do we get it? Where do we get it? Right here, this new beginning. And in his overall energy. So she doesn't know, is he my Divine Masculine yet? Right? She knows he's awake. But I feel like what she's kind of thinking is like, okay, well, I know he's awake, but shit, is he doing the work? And that's the thing we should not get too caught up in. I tell people that all the time because then we're so focused on theirs. And then look what happens. When we focus on them, our hearts close up. Okay? So then what happens? Seven of Swords. But this is her. Seven of Swords, Empress. This is really about sabotage by the Empress. What about Queen of Wands? Queen of Wands. This is that energy that threw the tower down. What about the Queen of Wands? Queen of Pentacles. That's the energy that she needs to get into, to nurture, to be that Empress. So I just said, I'll give me another card just because I'm curious what this whole Empress, Queen of Wands, Queen of Pentacles lineup is with the self-sabotage. The Star card. She needs to heal, have that hope again, understanding that this is a fated and destined connection. And right now what she's doing in her environment because of this energy, and this is why Archangel Michael is there to help her from not sabotage this connection, because she's so focused on whether or not he's doing the work. This is why Archangel Michael called his right hand Archangel Raphael to help her with her heart healing. So she gets out of this with or without you, screw you energy, and more into the nurturing energy to help her heal. Nurturing energy, Queen of Pentacles. Lastly, in her environment, Eight of Swords. She's just stuck. She feels stuck. She's stuck in judgment. That's what's stuck. Rebirthing this connection is stuck. She's stuck in evaluation. She's stuck in judging him is really what I'm getting. She's judging him. Okay? That's why Archangel Michael and Archangel Raphael are here to help protect you and this connection from certain choices, helping you not self-sabotage. Okay? Let's go to the connective energy. What is the bottom of the deck for the current connective energy? Ten of Pentacles and the Two of Wands. Look at this, second time Ten of Pentacles. That's bottom of her deck, and now here it is. They're on the crossroads. How do we rebuild this into something long-term? How do we do it? How do we do it? First card out for their connective energy, Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups is all about this love, this big love, but it's also about self-love. So what are we doing? We're holding on to it. We're not sharing our cup. We're not sharing boundary, boundary, boundary. Okay? Star card. This connection is being healed. It's being guided. It's destiny. And we should be moving passionately towards each other. Knight of Wands. But the Queen of Wands, who's our divine feminine, who's with or without you, screw you, is stuck. Eight of Swords. Didn't I just say that with this energy here in her environment? Eight of Swords judgment. She's stuck in her evaluation, in her judgment. So the Queen of Wands is stuck. Where is she stuck? I said Hermit. She's kind of like, yeah, I'm with or without you. I'm cool. I'm cool in the Hermit's energy. And we got Hermit for her in the head space and in the heart space. Okay? So she's kind of using this Queen of Wands energy in a way as a defense mechanism. Okay? Six of Swords. There's this energy that he's in. Remember, Divine Masculine, Six of Swords with communication. That want to get out of this rough patch now. What about the Six of Swords? Emperor, that's Divine Masculine, wanting to get out of the rough patch, but not sure how to get out of social media stalking or observation or delaying communication. This conflict that we have, we're going to have victory over it. Six of Wands. Because the King of Pentacles, right here, Divine Masculine, is coming forward with the cup towards this contract. I mean, you cannot make this stuff up. That is how they flew out, and I was shocked as all heck. Okay? And this is how I know Queen of Wands, Queen of Wands, Queen of Wands, all divine feminine. Nobody, you know, we're holding on to the cup right now. Literally, he's holding on to the cup. And she's kind of like, oh my God, don't bring that cup here. I don't know what's in that cup. Okay? So now let's get some messages from Divine Masculine's headspace to Divine Feminine. So what are the words that he is thinking and that he wants to communicate to you here, where he would test the waters? What are the words from his headspace? Okay. Oh my God. You're all I've ever wanted. Oh my God, you can't make this up. Two of Cups, Ten of Cups, all in his headspace with the breakthrough. You're all I've ever wanted. Oh, what's the words from Divine Feminine to Divine Masculine from our headspace? That was quick. You still hold a piece of my heart. This is why her heart's shrinking, because he has her heart, right? She just needs to know that. He's already part of your heart, and the more you shrink it, the more you stress yourself out here, okay? So let's go to the words from the heart. This is the headspace. This is the words that they want to communicate. You're all I've ever wanted is what the masculine wants to say, okay? Oops. I don't know how these cards got in here. Oh my God. So I'm not going to read it, but there's like 5 cards that came out of there. So let's go ahead and use the red cards for the heart space. What are the messages from the heart, from the divine masculine to the feminine? Two cards, but I only want one. There, we're up 2 again. Okay. How could you still love me after all I've done? See, this is why that Queen of Swords energy is in his heart space with the divine feminine. He knows he did some shit. And she's kind of in this energy of, oh, I don't know, I can't open my heart to you anymore. He knows it. And this is why he's saying from his heart, how could you still love me after all I've done? What is divine feminine's message back to divine masculine? That's his. Okay. This is interesting. So this is what she wants to say. I know I screwed things up and honestly have no idea how to fix it. So I really feel like there's this energy here of she knows that the way that she brought the tower down was big, okay? And she knows that this is both of them. Like he knows he deserved the way that she came at him, right? And so she's kind of like, gosh, I may have screwed this up forever. And this is why she's in this energy of maybe this is not going to happen, right? Maybe the way that I ended this connection was so severe in the way I've never done it before. And now she's like, oh my God, we're never going to recover from this. And he's in the energy of, how could you still love me after the crap I did about why you were the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Swords? I don't know, guys. That is one heck of an energy. Let me know if you guys want to book your own reading or if you want to buy my deck. Have a wonderful day. Go to queenoflight1111.com. Bye.